welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the most popular superheroes that came out of each country. So this just means that the hero himself could have been created by an American author, but they came out of a different country in their story. Hopefully that makes sense. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm saying. To try to make it as simple as possible, it could just mean the nationality of the hero. This article actually looks at 40 of the heroes, superheroes. I've never seen this, so we're going to find this out together. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Gotta throw my pitch, of course, because we have recently hit 10,000 subscribers. To say. So now we're going for 100,000. Maybe in 10 years I'll get there. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this first hero is actually going to be from Africa in a nice little country called Egypt. And that hero's name is Ibis the Invisible. This looks like a really old comic because it was only 10 cents to get that bad boy. That's nice. His name is Ibis the Invisible. He apparently comes from DC Comics. He's an old character that debuted in 1940, bro. That's cool. That's crazy. He was known as the protector of Egypt. That's pretty sick. And he was born from an ancient Egyptian prince. I'm sorry. It says invincible. I can't read apparently. I was like, invisible? It doesn't say that anywhere in this little description. Yeah, I can't read, obviously. All right, this next hero, actually still in Africa, comes from Kenya. And it's actually a famous one, guys. Check this out. Storm from X-Men. This is crazy. I had no clue. Storm is from Kenya. She was born Oro Monroe to a tribal princess of Kenya. A lot of princesses and princes in some of these stories. Her parents were killed in a conflict that we shouldn't talk about. And obviously, she made it to the X-Men. Storm is pretty famous up here, to be honest. So that's cool that she came from Kenya, Africa. All right, the next hero is still in Africa. Nigeria, boys. From Nigeria. This hero's name is Power Man. This looks cool. This looks so old, bro. This comic looks old. It's so cool looking. Power Man is an African hero. Terrific strength and superhuman powers. There you go. Nothing can harm him except the bite of a snake? Huh. So his weakness is snakes. It's a little unfortunate. His name is Power Man, later Power Bolt. I guess he was struck by lightning. He's a Nigerian superhero in the 1970s. Okay, that's cool. So he protects Nigeria from dinosaurs, robots, and pretty much any threat that comes into Nigeria. That's cool. I had no idea. So I think this kind of goes in a little bit order because now we're going to Asia for some of the stuff. So Africa, Asia. All right, so this next hero, obviously from Asia, the continent, is from this little spot right here, Afghanistan, and the hero's called Dust. Hero's name is Dust. I don't know how to pronounce his name. That's the alias. Oh, she's an X-Men. That's crazy. That's cool. She debuted in 2002. So from what it says, she lashes out with her powers and flays some dude alive with her sand-like dust. So I'm assuming she can manipulate dust. So she's technically like an airbender or sandbender, earthbender, sorry. All right, this next superhero is still from Asia, Bangladesh. Her name is Enigma. I've heard the word, but I didn't know there was a superhero named Enigma. That's cool. She made her debut in 1999. Okay, so she gained superhero powers, giving her some sort of connection to Buddhist goddess Terra. So not 100% sure what she can do, but she has powers from that. I think that's her like talking to that. I don't know. That's cool though. All right, next one on this list is from a big one, China. I'm pretty sure we can all guess this one, but it's a little more famous in like America because we've seen this hero. Who do you think it is, guys? ShangChi. I actually like this drawing. It's really cool. So ShangChi, obviously we know that one. He doesn't use an alias. It's just that's his name, ShangChi. He made his debut in 1973, so that's cool to know. And we all know his powers. We saw the movies with the rings from his dad. Dude, look at this. At one point, he becomes a member of the Avengers. Foreshadowing in our real world, our multiverse. All right, next one on this list, we're going to India, boys. India. And this superhero looks really nice. He's drawn really pretty, and I like this fool's earrings. That looks cool. Oh man, he does snakes though, so the homie from Nigeria definitely should stay away from this fool. So his name is, I don't even know how to say this, Nagaraj. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to read, obviously. Indian superhero. Oh look, this is the first one, was from India and was created in India. That's pretty cool. He appeared in 1986. Apparently he was born through ancient Hindu ritual. So first he was evil. He was an international weapon. On this picture, he has some kind of powers with snakes, but it doesn't say exactly his description of what he does, but he's a hero. That's all we know. All right, this next hero, we're still staying in Asia. We going to Japan. The hero's name is Katana. She just looks drawn really tight. Regardless, Katana. I'm assuming she is like an assassin. Name is Katana. She's a DC Comics. One of DC's Comics' best female superheroes. She debuted in 1983. Oh, bro. Hold on. She's a member of the Suicide Squad. Was she in the Suicide Squad? I was not paying attention. And then the Birds of Prey. I'm gonna have to go rewatch those movies because I don't remember. She's a samurai warrior. Exactly. That's what I thought. Okay, no, we know this one. I know this one. Okay, yes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I just have an epiphany. This is the girl with the sword and her husband's trapped inside the sword. Death of her husband. Her soul became trapped in the blade. The Soul Taker. Okay, yes. I know who this is. This is cool. I mean, she's used in today's world too. We see her in movies. I've seen her in, I don't know which movies they were, but she's in there. I remember now. All right, the next one's right next to him. South Korea. Well, it just says Korea. Pretty sure it's South Korea, but it could be any, maybe back then it was one whole Korea. I don't know. It's a Hulk, I think. I don't know. This says Metis Cho. Alice is Iron Spider and Hulk. So I guess he plays maybe multiple characters, probably in different multiverses. I don't know. Oh, he's pretty new. He was introduced in 2005. All right, so yeah, apparently Cho eventually succeeds Bruce Banner as the Hulk in this issue right here. So he becomes the Hulk at some point. All right, this next hero, we're still in Asia, going Pakistan. And I did not know this, but it's Miss Marvel. I've seen a bunch of different Miss Marvels, so I'm kind of confused. There's probably multiple Miss Marvel. Obviously, it's the multiverse. It's normal. So apparently, this version of Miss Marvel was introduced Captain Marvel episode 14 in 2013 as a Pakistani American girl. From New Jersey. Okay. And she has Inhuman with shape-shifting abilities. I mean, she looks like that with her arm being gigantic here, so that makes sense. And apparently, look, she wants to learn how to play guitar. That's cool. All right, still in Asia, we are going to Vietnam, boys. Vietnam. With our girl, Mantis. I don't even gotta explain her. We all know who she is. Mantis came in 1973. That's pretty cool. Obviously, she is a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So now we know Mantis is from Vietnam. She's apparently half Vietnamese and half German, so you can say she's from Germany, too. And we already know her powers with the mind stuff, but apparently she also knows martial arts studies, so that's cool. All right, guys, now we're going away from Asia to Europe, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of heroes from Europe that were created from nationality wise. All right, so our first hero we're gonna be looking at is from Belgium specifically, and that is Mr. M. I have no clue who this dude is, but he is a mutant, so he's a part of the X-Men universe. He was created and debuted in 2004. His powers include psionic manipulation of energy and matter. He looks like he's actually healing someone right here. That's kind of cool. I guess that makes sense. And he uses power for good and help people around town. So that's cool. Belgium, Mr. M. All right, the next person from Europe we have from Croatia, and that is the Abomination, bro. That's tight, fool. This fool came from there. I didn't know that. Abomination, isn't like the Hulk's, like one of the Hulk's enemies? Oh, apparently he's an anti-hero. Okay, so his name is Abomination. Obviously he's from Marvel. He's a super villain. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was a bad guy. But occasionally he's an anti-hero. He debuted back in 1967. Wow, this is pretty old. And apparently Stan Lee picked the name Abomination because it wasn't taken at the time yet. Yeah, so he's normally an enemy of the Hulk, but he is also sometimes an anti-hero. Yeah, we've seen him in movies, I'm sure. And I've seen him in video games, so that's for sure. All right, this next hero from Europe is going to be from Estonia. That is Lady S. Does not give me anything whatsoever on what that is, but she looks like an assassin from this photo. Yep, superheroine and a spy. She was debuted in 2004. She was born technically in the Heroes 1979, so she's technically just a spy. She's actually published by US. I don't even know what that is. I only know two guys, Marvel and DC. I am not good at any of this other stuff. All right, this next one from Europe, we'll be going to France. And honestly, I'm like, France is pretty big. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of heroes from there, but we'll see which one they chose for the most popular one. And it is the Frenchman, bro. I know who this is, dog. Season 3 just came out, guys. Hopefully you've been watching it. The Boys. I think that's this guy is. A character appearing in the comics, The Boys, yep. Created in 2006. He's pretty cool dude in The Boys. I don't know why he's on here as a superhero though, because I don't know if they have. Oh, maybe he'll get some powers in The Boys. I don't know, but right now I just know he's, you know, like a cool dude though. That's all I know. He has military experience, and apparently, at least in the comics, he has an incredible strong sense of smell. I don't know if it's like that in the show, but according to the comics, he can smell real good. I'm sorry, my language, I just sound really stupid talking. All right, this next superhero is coming from Germany. We're gonna keep this PG-13. Nightcrawler. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, dude, I did not know Nightcrawler's from Germany. That's kind of new. That's interesting. He debuted back in 1975. Obviously, he's very well known in X-Men, so we don't even need to know what his powers are. We know what his powers do. Pretty much teleports places, right? Yeah, ability to teleport. And superhuman agility, which, I mean, that's a given, though. All right, now the next place in Europe that we're going to is going to be Greece, down here. And it's the famous, don't even need to say her name, Wonder Woman. She's from Greece? Well, I mean, that makes sense. I don't even know why I asked that stupid question. She came out in 1942, guys. Damn. That's almost 100 years if you add another 20 years from where we are right now. Obviously, we know her real name is Diana. We already know what her powers are. She's an Amazon warrior. Princess Diana, technically. She's so well known. I don't even got to go through any of this. You guys know who she is. All right, guys. Next place in Europe, we're going to Ireland. And I've never heard this. Oh, maybe I have. Banshee? I don't remember a hero named Banshee flying, though. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think this fool did just come out recently in one of the X-Men movies. Mutant superhero appearing story. Yep, associated with X-Men. He debuted in 1967. Yeah, this fool can, like, shoot stuff out of his mouth and he like flies that way, I think. Yeah, Sonic Scream. Look, he possesses Sonic Scream. Yeah, I remember that. I never saw that movie with the X-Men. So, but we have an Ireland hero. He's from Northern Ireland, to be specific. All right, the next hero we're going to in Europe is actually going to be from Italy. My stereotypical thought was like, oh, this is going to be a hero who can make like the best food in the world. And it's Zatanna. I feel like I've seen this character. It reminds me of like a, yeah, I think I've seen her somewhere. So she's Italian-American. Famous Italian magician, sorry. So she has magic. She can do magic stuff as her power. She's Homo Magai, pretty much capable of using magic. She's a DC Comics. She's not a DC comic character. She's also apparently a member of of Justice League Dark, which I've never heard of, but she looks cool. I like me some Zatanna. You know what I'm saying? She look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Her makeup on point and everything. All right, guys. This next one from Europe is going to actually be from the Netherlands, and that is Rachel Van Helsing. So if this is anything had to do with Van Helsing, we've seen her in Van Helsing movie, which is really old. I don't know if any of you guys seen it, but I know I have, 'cause I'm old as dirt. She's the granddaughter of Abraham Van Helsing, the famous vampire hunter. Okay, so she's the vampire hunter. She debuted in 1972, Marvel comic. Oh, bro, she actually fought against with Blade. We know who Blade is. That's tight. Damn, this is kind of a tragic story, but she eventually becomes a vampire, and rather than suffering the shame of being what she once hunted, she allows Wolverine to mercy oof her. It's a little tragic. Damn. Poor Rachel Van Helsing. Alright, this next hero is from Norway. That is, well, look at that. Ice. That's it. Name is Ice. That works perfectly for Norway now, doesn't it? She was debuted in 1988. I wonder what her powers are. Oh, another princess. Wielding magic welding Norseman. I mean, I'm assuming she's an ice bender. Yep, manipulates ice. There we go. We got her origin story in 2010, so she's pretty recent. I'm not gonna lie, like, as a superhero being an ice person, that'd be tight. All right, guys, we're going to Poland. Let's see who is a famous superhero from Poland. Black Hawk. That sounds very familiar, like super familiar. This looks like an old comic, though. DC Comics. Oh, he's a leader of the Black Hawks. Small group of WW2 ace pilots. Oh, okay. Damn, he first appeared in 1941. Jeez. And then eventually he was discontinued in 1984. So he seems like a character that was around WW2 in planes as a hero. All right, now we're going to Russia. Well, I guess I can... Russia could be like Asia and Europe, huh? And that is Black Widow. Hey, we know who Black Widow is. She's from... Okay, yeah, we should know this. I don't even know why I didn't even guess this. Black Widow's from Russia. Her alter ego, Natalia Alanova. I'm just gonna say Natasha. That's cool. Yeah, we know her story. I mean, just go watch the movie Black Widow and you'll know. It's a tragic story. I'll tell you that much. All right, next hero in Europe, we're going to Spain with our hero El Aguila. Aguila? I don't know what this A means with this weird thing on top. He looks like a pirate though, or like Zorro. He is a Spanish superhero and mutant. All right, so he's in the X-Men world. He debuted in 1979. Okay, look, perfect. El Aguila was modeled after the famous Hispanic character Zorro. There you go. So now we know who he is. He is not a direct copy, but close. All right, the next hero from Europe is coming out of Turkey, and that is this dude, or it could be a girl. Janissary? Yeah, I think that is. If it's this person, I think so. DC Comics. Oh, she's pretty recent. She debuted in 2000. Oh, okay. So she's like the same. She's like, this sword right here is like the Excalibur version of like Turkey culture, called the Sultan Salman's Scimitar. And only those who can wield it have to take it out of like the stone. It was removed from the sand though. That's the difference. That's why they have this dude next to her, I guess, with the Excalibur. All right, guys. Now we're going to be looking at Ukraine's famous superhero. Ukraine needs that superhero right now, boys. And that is Yelena Belova. Yelena Belova. I feel like wait, Black Widow. Black Widow's from Ukraine. Oh, she's connected to the famous Natasha Romanoff. Oh, I see. So she's a different version of Black Widow. They're two separate characters. She came out in 1999. All right, so she's technically like a Black Widow, just a different Black Widow. And then, of course, we got to see UK. Let's see what our homies got over there in the UK. V. Oh, V for Vendetta. I actually saw a movie when I was young, and I do not remember how it went. I remember I was so confused as a kid. I probably have to watch it again. Comic book character, V for Vendetta. Oh, damn, it's not even made by anyone. Well, the famous two. Quality Communications. I don't even know what publisher that is, but it was published in 1982. This is a very confusing movie when I first saw that, so I'm not even going to try to explain what he does as a superhero. Just going to move on. All right, now we're going to North America for our next heroes. What? Are you serious? All right, so... from Canada, we got Wolverine, boys. I mean, I knew the actor is... Wait, no, he's not. He's not from Canada. That's from Australia. Yeah, Hugh Jackman's from Australia. Yeah, okay, I was going to say. Okay, well, I didn't realize, though, that Wolverine's from Canada. The character from the comic. Well, we know who he is and what he does. Marvel comic. Oh, I didn't realize. He was born in Canada in the 1880s. Wow. You learn something new every day, guys. No idea Wolverine was from Canada. But we know his superhero powers. Obviously, he's insane. And just so you guys know, he's real short, all right? Just so you know. You short kings. That fool's like 5'5". So you can still be huge and ripped and, you know, get these weird things coming out of your hands. All right, guys. So this next hero is actually coming out of Haiti. And that is Brother Voodoo. This looks kind of newer. Oh, so it's based off a character in 1973. He's a powerful sorcerer and ultimately replaced Doctor Strange as the Sorcerer Supreme. So he probably has the same powers as Doctor Strange, maybe a little different. All right, boys. It's time to see Mexico. I already know which one this one's going to be, because there's only one hero they ever talk about who's from Mexico that I know of. That's who it should be, and that's who it is. The Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. Blue Beetle, DC Comics. I'm waiting for them to make this fool into a real movie. I'm waiting. It's coming. It's gonna come one of these. I already know. Mexican American living in El Paso, Texas. So he debuted in 2006. Damn, he's so new. I thought he was older. I don't know why. But yes, we know who the Blue Beetle is. Well, I know who the Blue Beetle is. He's like, I mean, he wears that suit. That's what gives him like, it's like technology. Cutting edge technology and incredible flight suit. He is the most famous Mexican American hero in comics today. I don't know why either. He's just really cool. I thought he was cool in the, I think I used to watch cartoons about him. And then let's go ahead and look at United States, the USA. I mean, there's so many people that come out of here. And I think the most famous one would either be Captain America from Marvel or Superman from DC. So it's one or the other. And there it is. We got Superman. We all know who Superman is. I don't know what else to say about that fool. All right, now apparently we're going to Oceania. First one we're starting off with is Australia. We got Gateway. So this character looks very interesting. I've never even heard of him. Gateway's an indigenous Australian superhero, debuting back in 1988. X-Men franchise. All right. He has telepathic abilities. There you go, Australia. Telepathic. He kind of reminds me of, oh my gosh, Professor X. And then let's go ahead, go to the little brother, New Zealand. We got Kiwi Black. Dude, this fool looks tighter than tattoo face. That's sick. Let's see what this this dude is. He is from the X-Men franchise. There's a lot of X-Men franchise from around the world, apparently. He debuted in 2004, so he's relatively new. Oh, okay, so he's not just a superhero, though. He's also a super villain. I was going to say, he looks kind of like a bad guy in this picture, but I was like, whatever. Oh, whoa, he's a half demon, bro. Now we're going to the last continent on our list, for the most part, and that is South America. First one coming from Argentina, and the hero is El Ternata. He is from Editorial Frontera publisher, so I don't know what that is. So he's not a superhero in the traditional sense, but in this comic book exhibits the non-heroic deeds, so we can actually give him a place on our list. I don't even know what these fools are talking about. Okay, I read this entire paragraph for you guys, and it's a long story about being taken over by aliens and him like saving by going through time. And so he's not a normal, he's not actually a hero, like he doesn't have powers, but he does cool stuff apparently. I don't know. Gotta go read the comic, find out. All right, next one we're going on our list over here in South America, Brazil. Do we all want to go there? I know I do. I actually do. Hopefully soon. Fire. I don't know why it's funny. I don't think of Brazil as fire. I think of Brazil as the opposite of fire. Like it should be leaf or grass or trees or something. I don't know. So the name is Fire Beatriz da Costa. DC Comics. Oh, she debuted in 1979. That's pretty cool. That's older. She's a Brazilian woman, and she was apparently a member of the Justice League at some point. So she got her powers from Brazilian magicians. So there you go. She can obviously do stuff with fire. Brazil, you got some good superhero there. If I had to choose out of the 4 elements, I would choose fire. Just saying. All right, this next hero in South America is actually going to be from this beautiful long Chile, and that is going to be Mirage Man. It seems pretty new, relatively new. Oh, okay, this is cool. This is interesting. So this character actually didn't even come out in comics at first. It came out in like a small movie, and then it was a big hit in 2007, and then it started appearing in comic book. I'm about to go watch the movie now. Oh, so he's like a Batman almost, because he doesn't even have superpowers, even though Batman's superpower is his mind. We all know that. All right, next one on our list we got from Peru, and that is, this looks like Wonder Woman, but I'm not going to say that because it's Maria Mendoza. Oh, it is. It is Wonder Woman. Oh, wow, look at that. I guess that's right. I guess I'm an expert in comics now. This is an alternative version of Wonder Woman, debuting in 2001. So she's pretty much just based off the original Wonder Woman. Just an altered version. Different multiverse, whatever you want to call it. And then the last one to finish off this list from South America, from Venezuela, we have Wind Dancer from Venezuela. She's obviously X-Men, I think. I think that's what that... Yeah, it's obviously the X-Men symbol. Marvel Comics. She was a new mutant that was created by this person. She made her debut in 2003, so she can manipulate air and the wind. So she's technically Aang from Avatar. Well, technically now, because that fool can manipulate everything. So she's just an airbender, my bad. And there you have it, guys. Those were roughly 40 characters from different parts of the world. Their origins, you know, their nationality, whatever you want to call it. Some of these were very shocking, and some of these I've never heard of in my life. It's cool to see, like, some of these characters in movies now, and hopefully maybe get to see some of these characters in future movies that are coming out. So that's always cool to see. Let me know if you think this list missed some like very important characters maybe from your country that you know of. Obviously, I was shocked when I found out Wolverine is from Canada. I don't know why. I just think, you know, Canada is such a nice place. People are so nice in there and all that. And Wolverine is not very nice. He's kind of really mean. But it's just a comic book, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm stupid. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it that thumbs up. If you use this channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.